right, so today, Shopping Local with Sherry's doing something completely different. I am outside of my comfort zone. I am here with Joey, who owns Joey's Honey, and he is a beekeeper. And he's going to tell us all about how he extracts the honey, and I'm going into the hive. So there may be a lot of screams on this one, Joey. So tell us a little bit about what you do here.
Okay, so I'm Anthony with Anthony's Local Honey. I met Sherry some time ago. That Sherry's a member of our gym, and I like to chit chat about the things that I do. And the one thing that I do, and I do it well, is I'm a beekeeper, and I learned to beekeeping probably about 15 years ago. And because my family is involved in agriculture, I feel that the bees are very essential to the farm. So I learned beekeeping. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go through some important components that a beekeeper uses, some of the tools that he uses. One of them is a smoker. A smoker is used to calm the bees down. This billow type of smoker produces a smoke that's very cool to the bees. When the bees see the smoke and sense the smoke, they sense danger. So what they do is they go inside the hive and they gorge honey, and it calms them down because they feel that maybe there's danger out there. I mean, they're wild creatures and they know all about fire. So the smoke represents fire to them, and they go in the hive and it calms them down, as you'll see in a few minutes once we get into the hive. To fuel this smoker, we use pine needles. And the reason why we use pine needles is because it produces a nice, cool smoke. We want a cool smoke. We don't want a hot smoke. We want a nice, cool smoke going into the hive because we don't want to hurt the bees in any way. And I'll go over everything with you. It's just regular pine needles that you see from the pine trees. And we collect these throughout the season. I got bags of them, and we have to keep a good supply of pine needles. Another tool that we use is called a hive tool, and we'll go over that in a few minutes once we get into the hive. This hive tool, the use of this tool is to manipulate the frames of the hives. Each hive has 10 frames in that, and you'll see that once we get in it. The other tool here is a bee brush. What we do with the bee brush is, as we put the hive back together, we brush the bees in very calmly and very softly so we don't injure them. And as Sherry, you can feel that it's very soft. Yep. Another tool here is our bee suit,
Which I'll be wearing, of course.
Yep, and I will be too. You'll see a lot of beekeepers go into hives, and a lot of times they don't wear anything. I mean, they're really taking a chance. If you get stung in the face or the eye, you know, it hurts, and you can experience swelling. So I wear a suit all the time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over lighten this hive smoker. I use a little torch. Some people use matches. Like I said, it's very
shoving it in there, not worried about you're going to get burned?
No, it's very cool. Feel that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not hot at all.
Nope.
Wow, who knew?
It's funny because sometimes I go to the gym in the afternoon after I work the hives. I smell like smoke, and one lady says, "Are you a fireman?" I says, "No, I'm a beekeeper." I says, "I use the smoker all day, and you will smell like pine needles all day."
Nice perfume, natural perfume.
Yeah, it does smell good, actually. So I'll get this going nice.
All right.
Put this back in.
So off into the hives we go?
Yep.